That question itself is funny.
Check it.
Expect funny. Expect to laugh. Even I just finished laughing. There's no crying. Don't worry, you're safe. No crying. Except, well, if something touches you, like something did touch me. Fulola Alfie Biraimi, she made me cry when I watched a little bit of it. So yeah, it's laughter all the way. Okay, for Adire, it took me all through the filming. Actually, in all honesty, it took me all through that filming to keep trying to find her, because there were layers and faces to her. She was like, she's dreamy. She's this dreamy girl that wants freedom, that wants to not have any oga per se, controlling her. And so I had to show that bit, and I also had to still show the bit of her being a controlled girl. You'll find out who that is or what that is. I had to also find that person. And then when Adire got into the community of friends and normal people, I still also had to now, go through the dynamics, especially when by now you're not alone as an actor. You're now with other people and you're feeding off different energies. So you just keep finding it. You just keep working with the other actors to keep finding it, So all through the film, I kept trying to look for who this girl is, and why is she what she is at different times. It was a continuous process. Adire is, first of all, just a very beautiful, creative soul. This one is aside who she is as a person in the film. Her soul is beautiful. Her soul longs for freedom. Her soul, when I read Adire, I found her in every domestic staff we have who have left home, who are far away from their family. So she's free 1 minute and then the next minute she's not free. It's just mixed emotions. So I really can't tell you who she is. I myself, I keep trying to find, maybe the day I watch her, I might actually get a sense of who she really is. It felt confusing, it felt fun, it felt flirty, it felt sexy, it felt beautiful, it felt troubled, She was a mix of everything. But above all, it felt very powerful topic, especially that entrepreneurship. In the way the world is going, not even Nigeria or Africa, the world now, you need streams of income, triple streams of income. You need to develop yourself. So in the story, we find her being industrious. We find her also encouraging other women to be industrious. And we find that some of the women were even more industrious than they thought they were. You talked about religion. It's still the bane of some of the wars that we're having in the world now. You think by this past 21st century we'll still be having wars, but religion plays a great role in controlling people, in directing people, in forming groups, sometimes for positive, sometimes we know the otherwise things that happen. Self-positivity, accepting yourself for what you are, working to enhance, to bring the best. The memorable one, you guys are going to laugh as well. Yvonne Jegede's character, she has this thing that happens to her eye when something happens to her body. I won't say it until you get there. No, she was hilarious. So tomorrow, if something is twitching in my right eye or my left eye, I'm like, Yvonne. I remember her character very well. Another memorable time was some scenes with Funlola Alfie Biraimi Fa. Some very touching parts of the story, really. So I don't want to let too much out. Positively, unconventional friendships. Yeah, there was between Adire's character and which is my character, and Yvonne Jegede's character. These ladies were from completely different backgrounds, two completely different backgrounds. Yet it shows that there's more than one common ground for all women. We fight ourselves a lot out there in the world. We compete very fiercely, only for us to find out that our network, where we think is the battlefield, where we fight the warfare, is actually where we're meant to lift each other up. It's actually where we're meant to rub off on each other. It's where we're meant to inspire and mentor each other. And that happened a lot. Characters were funny. They were interesting. The character that carried a lot on her shoulders was Fa, Funlola Alfie Biraimi. So it's not like I'm gravitating towards one more than the other. But her character, I felt like each person had something to do. Each person was one way or the other connected with her. And I think it's a character-driven role that really brought so much more out of her. And I'm seeing her doing more of this, people loving this other character-driven roles more and more for her. It will be something really to look forward to. I really loved her performance. I really did.